Well, good morning to you as well from me. As anyone that was paying attention last week will have known, I'm the person that brings an element of chaos to what is a fairly sterile environment at the moment, it has to be said. I'm going to try my best again to cause a bit of mayhem. We're going to do another quiz, but it's slightly different in that we're going to effectively be playing Snap. I'm assuming everyone here knows the card game Snap. Yeah? Okay. The premise is, because the theme of today is Our God Reigns, we're going to play some clips of worship songs that have the word reign in them. The challenge is for the two sides of the church competing against each other to do a particular noise, which I will tell you in a minute, when you hear the word. The first person of either team to make the noise will be awarded the point for their team. Okay, so kind of like when you're saying snap or slamming your hand down on the cards or something, the noise is what wins you the point. Now, we're going to have two noises. For this side, you're going to have to clap your hands when you hear the word reign. And for this side, you're going to have to stamp your feet. That way it makes it easier for me to work out which team has the points. Okay? And Dave will be paying attention as well, just in case I don't quite get it. I will bow to his superior judgment if he decides that I'm wrong. For those playing at home, you can do exactly the same yourself. Maybe have the kids do the stamping and the parents do the clapping, because kids clearly have far more energy and will like to stamp far more. But do please join in with us, and maybe you can sort your own points out at home, and if the kids win they get an extra sweet or something. Or maybe not if they're a little bit too energetic already. So, when we have the screen up, we will have the artist, but the performing artist that does the song, just in case it helps give you an idea of what the song is. But other than that, it'll just be listening to the words and listening for the word reign. I'll look over to our technical team to see, is everything all set? Okay, let's try our first song.
Strength will rise as we wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. Our God, you reign forever.
I should point out, it's after the word has been said, okay? So there were a number of people making noises beforehand. I think the first noise made was actually with the stamping side. So I think I'm right on that, but maybe I should have been slightly more specific in my instructions to begin with. So, when you hear the word reign actually sung in the song, that's 1-0 to the stamping side. Can we have the answer just to show where the word appeared?
Strength will rise as we wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. We will wait upon the Lord. Our God, you reign forever.
So that's where the word reign appeared. We'll have that happen for each of the songs, just in case anyone was wondering because they didn't quite hear it. Okay, let's have number 2.
It's all God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns.
Oh, that was close. That was really close. I think that just about went to the claps that time, but that was so close. That was so close. Let's have shown where it was within the song.
It's all God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns.
Okay, so as you see, reigns appeared there twice. So there could be chances where it's appearing more than once, which might mean that if you miss it the first time, you have to pick it up the second time, but we shall see. Okay, so it's 1-1. Be interesting to know how it's going at home, if anyone does want to share. Let's have number 3.
Our God reigns.
1 point for each thing. So that was definitely claps there. So 2-1 to claps. Let's just show where it was, because there were multiple rains there. So you got 3 from this song. Okay. Let's go straight into the next one as soon as you're able, please, Tune. This is doing really well because it's very, very close. I think it might be Kirsten that's getting some of these, so it's certainly sounding like it's over there. I think that means it's 3-1 to the clapping side. Let's show it again, where the word comes. We are raised with him, death is dead, love is won, Christ is conquered, and we shall reign with him, for he lives, Christ is risen from the dead. And that one might have been slightly unfair for some who know that song, because they might have thought we were going straight into the second part when they heard raised. So it was a slightly trickier one there. Okay, next one, please.
Our God is an awesome God, he reigns from heaven above.
Okay.
Wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God.
And it was, as far as I can tell, it was literally a millisecond kind of difference. It did go to the stamps there. I think it was a case of heel went before a toe, and so it was heel, clap, toe. It was that close. Let's see what the words were.
Our God is an awesome God, he reigns from heaven above.
You wouldn't believe how hard I had to look to find that song, because that was one of the ones immediately I knew the word rains was in there, and I just could not find it for the life of me for ages in my music collection. Okay, next one.
But my one request, Lord, my only aim is that you reign in me again.
That goes to the stamps there, because there was a first clap on this side, but it happened just before the word rain. So, good news is, this has us... Ooh! For those at home, there's a bit of challenging each other going on across the aisle here. So, the good news is, that does put us at 3-3, and I have 7 questions. So we're actually at the decider with this one. Okay, let's see the words.
But my one request, Lord, my only aim is that you reign in me.
So, the big decider, is it the big decider at home? Have to wait and see. Make sure you clap after you've heard the word. Okay, let's have the last one, please.
Rise up, church, with broken wings. Fill this place with songs again of our God who reigns upon. By his grace again will flow.
Very close again, but I do have to say that does go to our clapping team there, which means it is 4-3 to the team with the claps. So well done. Let's just see the words.
Rise up, church, with broken wings. Fill this place with songs again of our God who reigns on high. By his grace again will fly.
And obviously we've seen from just 7 worship songs, and I did have a wider selection, but narrowed it down to these 7. We can see lots of different ways in which we sing and praise God for how he reigns. Reigning in our lives, reigning over the world, all sorts of things. So I will pass back to Dave now.